afternoon. I hope this evening finds everybody well in all their ways. I'm always trying to see what I can do to help make this world a better place. To help direct this energy the way we want this energy to go, because we have to understand everybody have free will and everybody got free choice. I don't care what nobody's doing. I don't care what nobody's saying. You still have free will and free choice. Again, like I said, something is happening. Something is changing. Something is going to come to a head. Life is a ebb and flow, and it keeps changing so that we can change. We have been doing the same things, if you want to use the slavery narrative, 400 years plus. Okay? We have been doing the Jesus Christ story 2,000 years plus. See, we can't keep doing that for every generation. Every human being that comes into this life is not going to experience that same thing. There's a time frame for us to experience everything that we experience. These times are changing. We are blessed to be here. We are blessed to be here in the time we get to influence the shift of the atmosphere that connects us all. That's a beautiful thing, to be a part of that. But you got to be open-minded to be a part of that. You cannot be in a box. You cannot be closed-minded. You cannot be stuck and stubborn and low-natured, carnal nature, buy-sell trade in order to change anything that's going to affect the future. The future, we have an opportunity to affect the future with our free will. We can look at what is happening. We can see the patterns, the programs, and the pathology of the government system. There has been a pattern, there has been a program, there has been a pathology. They have used it over and over and over and over again. That's why we never changed. Because they kept using their same patterns. They kept using their same patterns and their patterns, programming, in their pathology. That's why we stayed in slavery mentality for over 400 years. That's why we stayed in Jesus Christ story for over 2,000 years. Because they used the same thing on us. Because we didn't expand our mind, because we was in a box, because we didn't think outside of the box. You see, we didn't look at the big picture. We did not use our free will. It's why they was able to keep us locked in an energy, locked in a space, doing the same thing, repetitiously. You see, he who holds the narrative is holding the power. So he's directing the energy where he wants to go, and they're trying to do this right now. We are going into the age of Aquarius, which is a total different atmosphere. All of those planets have an energy. They have a vibration. Just like you have a signature vibration, every last person, every last thing, everything has its own vibration. Pluto going into Aquarius is a different vibration. Pluto was in Pisces. The fish going one way. One going that way and one going this other way. That's why they kept us in the Jesus Christ story. Our emotions kept crossing each other up. You see, one minute they'll put us in fear, and then the next minute they'll calm us down with cause a problem, be the solution. You see? One minute they'll take something from us, the next minute they'll give us an incentive, a stimulus. You get what I'm saying? So now we're going into the water barrier. This is a person, you, with a picture. He has 1 foot in the water, pouring water in the water, and he has 1 foot on the ground, pouring water on the ground. So, solid and fluid. We must find the balance. Solid and fluid. liquid. We must find the balance. Mud and water, we must find the right mixture. We're changing. I came to bring this message. So don't get triggered. Because every time I get triggered, it gives me information. It makes me think. It makes me go within myself to see beyond what is going on. See beyond what they want us to see when we should be seeing something else. Because they want us to see something because something else is going on. This is what the Spirit gave me. They want y'all looking at all of this stuff. You got to ask yourself, Trump been out of the picture. They couldn't indict Trump when Trump was the president. They tried everything that they know how to get Trump impeached. That didn't work. Trump got out of there and didn't get impeached, but we still talking about Trump. So that speaks volumes right there. We talk about somebody who's supposed to be insignificant. He's gone. Biden doing a good job, they would say. If Biden doing a great job, why are they intimidated by Trump?
That's right.
Somebody tell me, please. See, that speaks volumes. Biden is helping tear down America. Trump got a chance to come back, you see. Everybody woke up because the atmosphere has shifted. People are seeing things differently. People are finding information that's making them question things, okay? So this is why they got all of this fact checking and all of this all going against guidelines, because they don't want you to find the information to make you think, you see. And that's the one thing they never want anybody doing is thinking, because they need you to hold that narrative that they're giving you. Okay, so all of this indictment foolery by Trump, that's a distraction, because what y'all got to understand is the atmosphere is changing. You got new moons and you got full moons that keep happening. And every time the new moon comes, it affects us. Every time the full moon comes, it affects us. We're supposed to be doing rituals. We're supposed to be cleaning out our energy, cleaning out our mind by meditating on positive things, uplifting things. We're supposed to be coming together in meditation, listening to meditation, so that we can raise the vibration. They don't want us to get into those type of things. They want us to see the shit show. Okay? So what's happening to Pluto in Aquarius? They got 20 years to get everybody chipped, to get this digital currency going. They got until 2024. Trump is our savior. You see what I'm saying? That's why they're so dead set on getting rid of Trump, finding anything that they can so Trump will not come around the White House and get the people out of this pickle that they're in. That's common sense right there. But this is why they keep on tainting. That's why they keep on finding negative things, low vibrational things. You understand? But if you go do your own research, you can see Trump gone. Why they finding information on him? Why they not talking about what Biden doing? Why you going to talk about what Trump doing, who is not the president, who is gone, but you're not going to talk about the president, who is the president, who is picking up everything? But we ain't going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what Trump doing. Distraction. They want to taint your mind. They want to take this man image, you see, in your perception of this man by giving you a narrative, by giving you some foolery, you see. Because y'all already low vibration, and if you're low vibration, you're going to attach to the foolishness. You're not going to attach to the thing that will make you question things. Anyway, from March the 23rd to June the 11th. Now, March is gone, but this is when it started. When Pluto went into Aquarius. Now, Pluto will go in there for a little while and it's going to do a retrograde. So, see, right now, we're supposed to be being in tune to the atmosphere before it goes retrograde. Because when it goes retrograde, which will be January the 20th of 2024 through September of 2024, is where they got the power to influence y'all. Because in November the 1st, you talk about around the election time of 2024. See, they're trying to get y'all so fucked up in the head, excuse my French. It's so distracted, it's so caught up in the shit show, y'all not going to understand what's going on. They're trying to prevent Trump from being in the election again, you see? They're trying to get y'all so caught up with the foolishness, it's so low vibration that y'all can't even think straight. You see? And then when November though, no, it's November the 19th. Is it the 9th or the 19th? Of 2024 through March the 8th of 2043. That's 20 years. See, if they don't get Trump in there between, if they can keep Trump out of there in election in November, from November to March the 8th of 2043 is where they're going to use their chance to dominate digitalize everything, ship everybody, cause us to be in hunger, cause us to die, cause us to be in affliction, trauma, atrocities, and all of this. They must make this happen in this election. That's what they're trying to do, y'all. This must happen. Trump must not be elected for them to keep the power. If Trump is elected, they're not going to send us into digital currency and all of this smart cities and all of this, you can't do this, you can't do that, and you got to be chipped, and you can't say this, and you're banned from this, and you're banned from that. Trump is going to come in and change things, what they don't want change. So again, Pluto going in Aquarius. We have a chance to move forward once and for all on November the 19th of 2024 when Pluto makes its final entrance into Aquarius, staying in the sign of the water barrier until 2044. Pluto represents death and rebirth. We're supposed to be dying to our old ways, you see. We're supposed to be rebirthing something new in our lives, rebirthing new people, rebirthing new projects, rebirthing new things. We're supposed to be dying to the ego, learning to have humility, dying to ignorance, learning information, dying to separation, learning to be together. We're supposed to be having a death and rebirth, and they're preventing us from doing that with this atmosphere. Y'all got to understand everything is energy. These people are so aware. Everything is vibration. They're making y'all do this because they put you in a certain atmosphere. They are making you operate under an energy that is low. When your energy is low, your vibration is low, only thing you can think about is low vibrational things. You're not going to think outside of the box because your energy level is low. You operated from your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus chakra, which is where hell is. You're supposed to be operating from your heart chakra, your throat chakra, speaking truth, your mind's eye chakra, which is seeing beyond what they're showing us. They don't want Trump to get in office, because Trump is going to stop all of this stuff that they're trying to do and take over and dominate. Again, this is a wonderful time to be here. We have an opportunity to change the world and the future. The people that's living in these times have an opportunity to change the future. And we're sitting around here playing around with the foolery. But again, people keep on taking it for granted because they did it to them so many times. Say something was going to happen and it didn't. And then when it did happen, they saved them. So people just going to say, oh, ain't nothing going to happen, ain't nothing going to happen. Then when the rug get pulled from under a lot of people, the thing about it is nobody is thinking about those children. The children are going to suffer the most because if the people, the adults, are under stress and the children are crying and acting out because they're scared, this is going to put more stress on the adults. Wake up, people. Go do your research on Pluto going into Aquarius. It went in March the 23rd. It's going to stay there till June the 11th. It's going in there. We feel in the atmosphere. I don't know if you're in tune or not, if you're tapped into your intuition. Once it gets there, it's going to go backwards. It's going to retrograde. You see? And then it's going to move forward before this election. This election is in November. And Pluto will start moving forward November the 19th, 2024. And it's going to stay moving forward until March of 2044. That's 20 years from now. So it gives them 20 years if we do not wake the hell up and put Trump back in office and get Biden ass out of there. Trump is the only one who came showed us there was a sign of light. Nobody else showed us that. Nobody showed us that except for Trump. Trump, the only one, talks sense. Is he perfect? No. Who is? But Trump is about America. Kamala is not about America. Biden is not about America. We can see that. Obama wasn't about America. Obama was setting the stage for Biden to come in. Well, at least they thought Hillary was going to be next, but Trump fooled them. See, Obama set the stage by tricking the melanated people that he was coming to say it was 2 terms, he did shit. And then this girl was going to come in, but she lost. Nothing but divine intervention. She was going to nail us to the cross, you see. And that's what Biden tried to do, nail us to the cross. So they buying more time with Biden to keep him going. But Biden, he got shit for brains, you know. So again, it's what we want. We have to connect the stars. We have to connect everything because it's connected. Stop worrying about what they're doing because we can't do nothing about it. But if we balance ourselves, if we balance within ourselves, if we look at ourselves and what we do that affects the whole, if everybody just could look at themselves, don't worry about what nobody is doing. Once you look at yourself and you see how you're unbalanced and you become balanced, then you can help somebody else see how you became balanced. How you got from the old to the new. This is a representation of death and rebirth. That's what Pluto going in Aquarius means. Death and rebirth. You're supposed to die to all of this stuff. All of these old ways of doing things. That's supposed to be a death. And we're supposed to be rebirthing something new. And they trying to rebirth something new. Digital currency, smart cities, chips, you see. And you ain't got to go in the store and scanning your face and scanning your hands and all of this craziness. I mean, y'all seen it now with the purple stuff being shown, the magnet that's in y'all arm. They done put the nano stuff in y'all. How in the hell you going to hook up artificial intelligence? What you going to hook it up? You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, people not even thinking. Artificial intelligence means just that. There's something outside of you. But the intelligence is in you, so how you connect the artificial and the human? You got to put something in there to make them... Like the penis got to go in the vagina. You got to put something together. So again, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm doing my part. I'm doing everything in my fiber. If I got to die, trying to help shift this energy, that's what I'm going to do because that's what we all should be doing. Because the world is not going to stop because y'all don't want to participate. The world is not going to stop because y'all doing y'all foolishness. This world going to keep spinning. It's going to keep spinning. That's what it's here for us to learn. And if we have to go through a process of learning this digital and this chip stuff for a while, guess what? That's what's going to happen. But eventually that's going to shift. You can't keep doing it. The world is not for these people in power. The world is not for man. Man cannot control the world. He can control the people in the world.
That's
he can't
right.
control the world. The world is spinning. It's connected to the universe and planets and stars. They don't have no control over that, but they can learn about that and see how it affects us. So once they know how it affects us, then they can control us. Again, I just talked about it. They can control our destiny and our fate because we connected to the stars. We came here to experience something spiritually. We came here for a reason. There's a purpose for our lives. We're not just here to buy, sell, and trade. What you buying, selling, and trading for? The end of the road is death for everybody. So again, we have to think higher thoughts than what these people having us to believe. That getting the bag is important. No, our soul is important. The atmosphere is important. Love is important. Togetherness is important. I am my brother's keeper is important. Knowledge is important. Wisdom is important. Nothing buy, sell, and trade. Everything that you buy, sell, and trade will perish. Just like everybody will perish. So again, we have to think higher thoughts. What is the reason for my life force energy? Why am I blessed to be here as an avatar, as a human being? It's for a reason. We're here to shift this atmosphere. We're here to raise this vibration on planet Earth. And we're going to have to use our willpower to do that because they're trying to take our power from us by keeping us docile and dumbed down, not being able to expand the mind because they are the narrator of the information that we're taking in. And we don't understand we have our own free will to go find any information that we choose to find because you got to ask yourself, where are these people getting the information from? Y'all paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for information. But nobody asking where is this information coming from that somebody go and get and selling it to another person. Nobody even think to ask that question. Where can they go get it from to sell it? Where is information that they can sell it? Just like the water. These people are going to take and war against us with what we need to live. Our water, our food, and our roof over our head. And if that don't make people wake up, they're never going to wake up. We are supposed to have a roof over our head. We're supposed to have water. We are supposed to have food. That's natural, basic needs. They don't even want us to have that. And people are messing around, listening to the shit show they're talking about on TV and not understanding. The people don't even want us to have the bare necessities. It's time for us to wake up. We have to do it. There is not going to be a Jesus Christ that's coming to save y'all. He ain't coming from the clouds. The power is within you. You are a God. You are a goddess. That's what the problem is. They're making y'all wait for somebody. And while y'all waiting, they are doing all of this conniving and conniving and manipulation because y'all sitting your asses around waiting. And it's been over 2,000 years. Jesus ain't got his ass here yet. These volumes is Jesus that would allow all of this to happen and just sit around and wait. That's when you don't want to think outside the box. That's when you got the spirit of fear. That's when you have codependent, you see, energy that you're connected to. You're not able to do anything for yourself, and that's what they want you, crippled and codependent on them to fix it for you while you believe Jesus coming. You know, playing this crucifixion game on Easter Sunday. The only person being crucified is the black man, is the black community. That's who's being crucified. Everywhere you go, that's who's being crucified. Wake up. Wake up and go do your research. Go do your homework. If you're going to watch this TV, watch something to help you grow and evolve. But they ain't going to put nothing on there to help you grow and evolve. You're going to have to go do your own research because you know what you want. They don't know what you want. They're going to give you what they want you to have. And that's what the problem is. What they're giving us is not helping us. It's hurting us. But again, they're going to force us to come together or they're going to force us to go to them. Because Jesus ain't coming. I can assure y'all that. If you don't leap out on faith and seek the power within you, he says, greater is he that is in me. The power is within y'all. So if y'all don't take heed to that, now, I mean, you gone for call. Your Bible clearly says the greatness is in you. So you can stop waiting for Jesus because the greatness is there. Jesus is in you. You see, they're cognitive dissonance. They cannot even connect the dots. That Jesus is in them. That's why they got a heartbeat. That's why the lung work. That's why they could breathe. The heart pumping, the veins, because of the life force energy inside of you, not outside of you. If that's what you're saying, then I don't know. I don't know what their perception. I don't know what some people's perception is of this Jesus. Because my perception of Jesus is not no man with panties. It's the energy, it's the frequency, it's the vibration. That's what it is. Use common sense. Frequency is everything, it's everywhere, it's in everyone. Anything living got energy in it. It has a frequency. So Jesus is somebody who walked. He been killed. He died. Y'all keep resurrecting him. But you ain't resurrecting yourself. You see? You keep resurrecting him, but he ain't got y'all yet. How many times y'all got to resurrect him before he get here? You've been resurrecting Jesus for 2,000 years. Because he only lived for 33. And he is not here. So your resurrection ain't working. You see? Because you're just resurrecting the wrong person. You're supposed to be resurrecting yourself. You see? Y'all don't want to expand your mind. Your pastor ain't going to tell you that because your pastor getting paid. That's the sad part about this. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get on out of here. Those people who blocked us from evolving, and those people who blocked us from expanding our mind, entertaining us, you understand? What part of this they don't understand? The enemy wants it all. They think, somehow, thinking, they believe that these people gonna still need in there. And most of them people got get, if they don't get Trump in there and get these elites and demonic forces out of here, these people, these pastors think that if they get in control, these pastors gonna be chipped too. These entertainers gonna be chipped too because they don't need them anymore. They got the power. So they're gonna use them to lure the sheep to the slaughterhouse. And what make them think they're going to have any use for them after they have lured the sheep to the slaughterhouse? They'll slaughter everybody. So they don't need for them to entertain them, or they don't need for them to herd and keep them blocked in. They don't need them anymore. They just need them to get to the slaughterhouse. Get the masses to the slaughterhouse. Get the majority of the people to the slaughterhouse. I'm going to pay y'all to do that. But once that's done, they don't have no need for preachers and teachers and ministers, you understand, and entertainers. Because they're going to have what they want. But you see, people can't even see that because you know why? They greed and lust and low vibrational thinking. It don't make them think. Some people just using me to hurt my own people who I'm connected to. See, they're disconnected from the love in them. They're disconnected from the God in them that they could do that. A person who could harm someone knowing that a pastor know that he harming the masses. If he don't know that, he got no business preaching. He knows that he's doing more harm than he's doing good because he see his church is not growing. He see his congregation is not growing. He see the community not growing. He see the parish not growing. He see the state is not growing. So he know what he doing. You just don't know what he doing because y'all so low vibrational. Spinning around out there. You see? Watching everything that don't make no sense. When life is clearly telling us as a masses of people, as a human race, it is time to change. This year is a year of number 7. 7 is a spiritual. That means we need to get in tune with our spiritual side of ourselves. The spiritual aspect, the spiritual connection, the spiritual awareness of life. Pastor ain't teaching that. He keeps saying, come on, we're going to do the crucifixion. We're going to do the reenactment. You see? And then we're going to raise he's going to rise again on Easter Sunday morning. That foolery, y'all going to do it one more time. One more again. Y'all going to do it one more again. Make it make sense to that. I'm just the messenger. I'm going to keep talking. Again, we all got to die. So why not die doing something that serves for a higher purpose? Why not die doing something that looks out for somebody other than yourself? Why not die trying to be selfless instead of selfish? Because nothing is for us. We don't get to keep none of this stuff that we have. We just live these things. We just borrowing these things. You understand? We just experiencing these things. So it's not even worth it because now our lives are at stake. Our experience of being human being is at stake for the things of this world because y'all want so much convenience. So now, because of all of the convenience that the masses wants, the enemy have found a way to lure masses of people to the rabbit hole, to the slaughterhouse, because they want convenience. They don't want to do it themselves. They don't want to experience being human anymore. They don't want to understand their 5 senses because they want a machine talking to them. You see, they want a machine doing it for them. So again, y'all, that's what you want. They say be mindful of what you want. So again, I don't know what y'all want. I want to experience my emotions. I want to feel my emotions. I want to connect with other people's emotions because that's why the 5 senses are there. Because to sense this world in a way that's not tangible. Senses, smelling, seeing, hearing, touching, and feeling. You see, that's what we're here to experience, not to accumulate. Not to accumulate, to sense things, to have the experience of being human. And the human experience is supposed to be connection to love. A love connection. Everybody seems to miss that because they love the money, they love the cars, they love the houses, they love the clothes, the shoes. You see, they love the food. But they don't have a love for human life. The breath of life, they can't connect with that because the enemy disconnected them from the God in them because that's the thing that connects us together, the God in us. And a lot of people have disconnected from God and they're doing a lot of things that's not godly. And that's what the devil wants, to to disconnect us from being godly, loving, kind, compassionate, sympathetic, and empathetic to life. So again, I don't know what y'all want. I'm just going to keep talking. Go do your research on Pluto going into Aquarius. And we got until November of 2024 when election time comes here again. And if Biden get back in there, honey, that's it. The coffin is nail closed. We gone. A lot of us are gone. We're going to have to experience the digital currency, the smart cities, the chipping. A lot of people dying, you see, because Bill Gates ain't buying up all that land for nothing, you understand me? They're not trying to crash the dollar for nothing. That all of it ain't just for nothing. They're not poisoning the water for nothing, you understand? They're doing it for, they got an intention behind everything that they're doing. They bioweaponizing the things that we need to survive. So again, if we don't come together, they are going to win. Because united, we stand. Divided, we're going to fall. And that's what they have been doing, dividing us. And the main thing they divided us with was their damn religion. How are you going to have thousands of religions and only one God? You see? There's only one Messiah, one God, one intelligence, and one love. But we got thousands of religions. Make it make sense to Daphne. That's how the enemy do. Conquer and divide. So again, God is oneness. We are one. But religion is division. So again, where's that one God? In everybody. That connects everybody. That energetic or invisible thread. Religion is talking all kind of different talk. This, that, and the third. And this one said this way. This one said that way. This one, he this name. He over here. He that name. You see? If everybody is a God, God is love. That's the same thing. Did you get that? God is love. God is a frequency. And if everybody connected to the one thing that God is, the frequency of love, they ain't got nothing to be. Yeah? I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot you, girl. I love y'all. I'm going to get on out here. Let us leave your spirit. Take what you need and leave what you don't. Just don't shoot the messenger. But I suggest y'all stop watching the shit show. That the shit show going to have y'all dead. It's going to have y'all in a pile of shit. You understand? Y'all ain't going to be able to get out the shit. There's going to be too much shit that y'all done absorb. Yes? I love y'all. Namaste.